Hello, guys, and welcome to Just Chopsing Podcast. And today we have some guys from Bad Actress, as well as my cousin and co-host David. And Bad Actress, you are a young band from Scotland, I believe.
We certainly are.
What part of Scotland are you from?
Up the north.
Nobody knows.
We don't know how we got here.
No, what part of Scotland are you from?
Northeast, up in Murray and Tommy's and Highlands.
Okay.
Inverness.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. That's nowhere near Keith.
No,
No,
not quite.
Our singer's up in Elgin. That's more that way.
Ah, okay.
Keith.
I know somebody from Keith, and his name is actually Keith.
Okay.
So.
What are the chances, eh?
Actually, I know quite a lot of boys from Keith, but yeah. So, how are you doing, lads?
Oh, Keith.
Keith,
Yeah, not bad, man. We're not bad.
What's been happening? Apart from you are part of the Forge Ahead initiative.
Yeah, we joined them this year.
Yeah.
That's been awesome. Yeah, we did our first show this year with them actually.
First show in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's first show in a while for everyone, I guess.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was our first time in England as well. We went down to the Lake District
Okay.
festival with a few other Forge bands. It was really good. And PK Malley, the comedian, he was hosting it all. So
Who's he?
Never
heard of him.
He's a comedian from. He's down south as well. Can't remember where exactly he's from.
He's winding you up. We interviewed him a few months ago. Don't worry.
Oh right, okay.
Don't believe. I'll just before we go any further. Whatever. Don't believe anything that comes out of Terry's mouth. All right.
No, that's a couple of shout outs we've got to give to Pete now because we recorded an episode with Verity and she also did a show with him, so not so long ago. But yeah, I guess he was comparing. But I just read that you won the Scottish Heat of the Stormbreakers competition showcase.
Yeah, only 2 nights ago.
Yeah, 2 nights ago. Yeah. What's that for then?
Check, you're better explaining that than me. I trust you with that more than me.
I know I'm in Holland, but there's not that much of a delay, is there?
It's for Winter Storm Festival in Troon.
Oh,
okay.
Cool.
So it's kind of a showcase. I think this is the first time we've done it internationally. So no, sorry, over in England as well. So it's Scotland, England, and Wales states in it nationally. Yeah. So we were playing in Bathgate. That was Scottish Heat. They done the night before was in Newcastle, I think. And the other 2 heats this weekend, but they're both being done online.
Yeah.
So we're quite pleased to be at one that was actually in person. That was our second gig this year as well in person. It was quite good because they sold out. I think it was like 65 tickets or something. And everyone had their own table and stuff. So it was quite well organized. It was really good. Yeah, all the bands were great. It was great fun.
It's one of the better battle bands that we've done.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It was like a socially distanced gig.
Yeah. It was all seated and no one was allowed to get out of the seats. Even to go to the bar, it was all table service.
Mm-hmm.
And like all the bands were kept up the stairs on the top floor. So whenever we wanted a drink, with a band member wanted a drink, we'd have to go downstairs and walk to the bar. Then the barman would tell us, "No, we'll get you at your table." And then when we don't have tables, we're upstairs. We have to come down. So that was fun. Something new.
Yeah, that's it. So what's next then? So if you've won that heat, have you got another heat to go through before you appear?
So each heat had 4 bands at it, and then 1 band gets through from each heat, and then those 4 bands go to the final. So the final's in Bathgate as well. Okay. So we back down there on the 28th of August. With I think it was Fallen Mafia got through from Newcastle, and then the other 2 bands will get through this weekend. Then they'll be announced, and then 28th of August in Bathgate, I think that is.
So how long a set do you have when you play on that then?
Well, this time was half hour. I'm guessing it's the same for next time. I think details are still to be announced for the final. Just waiting to see what other bands get through really first.
Oh, that's pretty good then. So it's not just like 1 or 2 songs, you get to play a a fairly decent set then, so people can get a good flavour of your music. So that's good.
Yeah, but I find with half an hour sets, like just when you start to get really into it, that's when it's over. It's like it passes really quickly when it's only half an hour.
Yeah, that's what your girlfriend told me.
Oh, fucking hell. She's in the next room too. She's never said that to me.
So with this festival, then, do you know how many people play there? Is it a fairly big festival, this Winter Storm one?
Yeah, it's quite known up here, I think. With Wildfire as well as another one. There's a lot of the same bands with that. 'Cause it's kind of similar lineup from what I've seen anyway. Similar lineups.
Yeah.
I saw Dave from Wildfire was there as well. So we were chatting to him. He was one of the judges. Actually,
wasn't Tigers of Pantang at what we're talking about now that I've just fucking forgotten about? Winterstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're actually on the bill, are they?
I think so.
I don't know who's. I can't remember who's on this year. They did send it to me, and I was like, I'm definitely going to that. Either way.
Oh, you're gonna go as a punter whether you get on there or not, is it?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping to go up to Wildfire, but that's this weekend. We're way down south this weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. So that'll be good. Yeah.
I
So
don't think-
how did you get involved with that? And was that through the Forge Initiative, or was that they contacted you directly?
Yeah, well, Tina.
I was trying to work this out the other day, actually.
Yeah, Tina. This was funny actually because she'd applied us for it,
Okay.
and I didn't realize, so I applied us for it as well, and they just emailed me back and said you've already applied for this. But,
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's good.
I'm trying to think of the guy from, what's his fucking name from Tigers of Pantang? He's the only one left, isn't he?
oh,
Oh,
Rob,
for sure.
Rob something.
Yeah, Rob Weir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him on something the other day, actually.
I've got a couple of his pics somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we were supposed to have him on the show, but he hasn't come on yet, so I'm probably still negotiating it.
Cool.
His
But,
loss, eh?
Sorry?
His loss.
Yeah. It's not that. I mean, people are busy, in there, you know.
That's it. Well, that's the good thing now, and everything's opening up now. So, when you said you obviously played a gig recently, when was the previous gig you played before that? I guess it was probably the end of 2019 or something like that, was it?
It was actually, I think it was March 2020.
Okay.
We were just starting our kind of gig run for that year. Because we decided to take a few months off just to kind of give ourselves a wee break.
Yeah.
But who would have fucking known it would have played it that way? And that was our only gig that year. So
Yeah.
what can you do?
Nightmare.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you have the EP already recorded then?
No, EP was kind of what we were working on all this time, really. We
Right,
recorded
okay.
it all at home, so just set up a home studio during lockdown. Gave us something to do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, quite a few bands have said they've done that, really,
Yeah.
with home studios and stuff. Yeah. I mean, yeah, what else are you going to do if you're fucking twiddling your thumbs otherwise?
Yeah, getting on furlough and stuff as well, not working, so just like, fuck it, something to do here.
Yeah. Is that your studio there then? What's your fucking name? Struan?
That's my real name. People call me Chick.
Yeah. Because I got Chick on the thing, but Struan.
Struan, yeah.
Okay, is that a Scottish name, is it?
Proper
Yeah,
Scottish name, that is, yeah.
I was named after a guy in a park. My parents are walking my older brother and heard someone shout, "Wait up, Struan." And they were like, "Oh, we'll call him that then."
That's a
So
great
maybe
one.
they misheard and it's not a name, I don't know.
Wake up, Struan. Maybe they said Struth.
Yeah,
Wake
all
up,
people
Struth.
should.
Yeah, because I was reading, I thought, is it like short for Stuart, or because I know Stuart's a pretty Scottish name, isn't it?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of Stuarts.
Yeah.
My brother's got a shirt. So
Oh, is he?
that says it all.
Does he play in the band with you? Because some of you are brothers somewhere, aren't you?
Oh, no. It's,
Lovers.
Have you got
I'm-
brothers in the band or not?
yeah, I'm one of the two that aren't actually related. So
Oh.
it's Chick,
Yeah.
the singer, and the drummer. They're all brothers.
Right.
And
Yeah.
me and the
Okay.
bassist.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to string it all together because we haven't really got a lot of information on you guys, and you don't really have much of a bio on your website. There's just a list of where people can find you, really.
Yeah, we get some new stuff up for that. We're working on the EP kind of side of things with what that was all about. But now getting back into gigging, you kind of realize how little time you have,
Yeah, that's it. So yourself then, Tommy, were you buddies with one of the brothers, or did you know the brothers, or how have you guys sort of come together then?
Well, I think it was my band before this one. We were in I can't remember what it was. I think I had an injury one night. I drank too much and then I kind of fell over and hurt myself really badly. So we needed a replacement for me because I was hospitalized for a wee bit and I couldn't play.
Right.
So we brought Struan in. And then eventually that band kind of broke up after Struan playing one gig. So I blame Struan for that.
So Struan basically destroyed your band?
Yeah, prick.
Shocking.
Fuck you.
Actually,
Are you still mates with the guy?
that was actually the second time that happened. Because I was playing drums then because the drummer went and filled in for Tommy on guitar, so I came and played drums. But I met you before that with your band before that.
Oh yeah, my very first band, we were trying out drummers, and then Struan tried out, and I thought he was pretty shite, to be honest with you. I didn't like his drumming at all. But then I eventually played with him, like with guitar in this band, and I thought he was shit hot. So yeah, it just kind of worked out like that.
Yeah, well, obviously he's better at guitar than he is at drums.
Yeah, but not by a lot. So don't give him too much confidence. Like,
because how old are you guys then?
I'm 20. How old are you?
I'm 24. I am 24. Yeah, I'm 24.
24, okay. And you look like the youngest.
He's the oldest.
You're the oldest, but you look like the youngest.
I am the oldest, yeah, that's right, yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
17 drummer.
I was watching one of your videos and I was like, fucking hell, how old's that guy there? He looks about fucking 12.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
It's what it is I think as you get older as well, everybody just seems to look a lot younger. So
are you talking to me, Dave?
Yeah.
Cheeky bastard.
So I think that might be a bit of an issue you got, really. So obviously,
charming. You're supposed to be on my side.
I know. So during lockdown, then you obviously did a lot of writing, and you've released quite a few singles in your EP. So what's your inspiration when you're doing your songwriting? Where do you get that from?
Playing, really. I think stuff that's gonna sound cool live. Love, it's kind of we like to do that kind of because a lot of music is written to be played live. But obviously, that was a bit different with the stuff writing over lockdown. We want to kind of still give it that live feel. Okay. So stuff that's got a lot of energy, kind of oomph to it.
Yeah. What about your lyrics? Where do you get your inspiration from your lyric writing?
Well, you write more interesting lyrics than I do, Tommy.
Oh, I don't know about that. You write more lyrics than I do. It just kind of, for me, it's like stuff that I want to hear songs about, like road rage and drinking, and that's pretty much it. That's all I write about. But yeah, that's it.
Typical heavy metal songs then.
Yeah, to go with the riff.
Fucking sleaze and lots of sleaze and lots of hair.
It's not complicated lyrics, but it's my lyrics, so it'll do.
That's it.
So do you all contribute to the lyrics, or do you?
Mainly us two, then Vinny.
Just mainly you two, is it?
Yeah, I mean, Vinny has great ideas. Usually, if we give him something, he'll change lyrics about and write new bits for things and stuff.
Yeah, he'll kind of give off a structure sometimes.
Yeah, but there was one of our songs in the EP, Hellbound, that came out as a single as well a few months ago. That was recorded, ready to go. And then Vinny listened back to it and he was like, nah, we should do this instead. Change the whole chorus. Like, fuck, I've got to re-record it. It was worth it because we thought it was better now, but it was just, he was late with the idea there.
Yeah. I was fucking raging.
So when you fellas going out on tour then, I see you've got a red hot UK tour this year.
Yeah, so that was the first date of it, the Bathgate Stonebreakers. Then we're away all this weekend for what was supposed to be our first time in England before we did the Smoke of the Water one. So we're in Chesterfield on Friday, Sheffield on Saturday, and then Nottingham on Sunday.
Okay.
With another Forge band there from Forge Amp. So the other management company they have, that's Blitz, are playing on the Friday and on Sunday with us.
Yep.
And then we're playing with Gallows Circus on the Saturday. So that'll be really cool.
Yeah.
So we're just opening all them shows, and Blitz and Gallows Circus are headlining.
Yeah, we gathered that.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll get it out there. The people need to know.
Don't sell yourself short, mate. Don't sell yourself short.
I think one thing you guys are probably gonna see now is I think so many people have taken music for granted. So me as a music fan, I was going to gigs probably maybe four a month, something like that. And as a result of lockdown, I hadn't had any live music whatsoever. So I went to Steelhouse this weekend, and it was absolutely rammed. So it was sold out. So I'm pretty confident, going forward, whichever locations you're playing at, whatever venues, I'm pretty sure you're going to be seeing lots and lots of people.
Yeah, there's like a hunger for the live scene again. Totally.
Definitely. I mean, even at Steelhouse, if they didn't even have to sing, really, we were that hungry to see somebody on a live stage. They could have come on and farted and walked off. You know what I mean?
Just fucking do something. We don't
care
what.
Yeah, because it's just so good to be out in that environment, and I imagine you guys are going to be the same. You've not been in front of a live audience for so long.
Oh yeah.
From your previous one, from last week. It's going to be really, really good times for you guys now going forward over this year, hopefully, and providing Boris carries on allowing us to come out and play, it should get a lot better, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Funky without your fix. That's what Vinny was saying the other night. It's like just couldn't wait to get back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucked it up over here. They came out of lockdown.
Yeah.
And then when was it, Dave? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
They started introducing more restrictions again. And I heard on the radio today that all the festivals are not allowed to go ahead until 1st of September.
All right.
So there's it's fuck. Sorry?
Where are you?
In Holland.
Oh, right, okay.
So yeah, there's some pretty big festivals before September the 1st as well that can't go ahead.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucking shit.
Now, to be fair, it's looking pretty good over here. And like I said, the Steelhouse one I went to, it was non-social distancing. Do you know what I mean? So it was an outdoor event, 4,000 people, sort of shoulder to shoulder with people back in the crowd. It was awesome. I mean, it took a little while to get used to it again, and obviously not spray somebody in the face with some hand sanitizer or push it away or whatever. No masks either, unless you wanted to wear a mask. So, it was kind of like a bit of normality again, which...
Is there still people wearing masks?
There was a few.
Yeah.
I would say there was a couple of guys wearing them on the Friday, and then by the Saturday, Sunday, pretty much, nobody was wearing them. A few of the artists were wearing them. I was saying to Terry before you guys come on, the darkness for this of Justin Hawking came into the VIP tent with a mask on, because nobody recognized him. He took it off. He just wasn't feeling the love, which I thought was quite funny. But in general, the guys in the pit taking, the camera crews and all that, they were wearing masks. But pretty much nobody else was. But we all had to have lateral flow tests before going up there, which, if they ask punters, gigs that you're going to, perhaps, if they ask for evidence of that, I'm pretty sure everybody would take it as a pretty painless thing to do. It takes, 2 minutes to do.
They asked us to do them before we go down this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of shitting myself. I already got COVID, so I was just like, well, hopefully, if any of us test positive, it's can't go down. It's 10 days of conversation. We came back the other night from Bathgate, and Tommy messaged me saying, asked me tested positive for COVID. And I was like, fuck. I was away, like, message Tina and say, like, we can't come down, all this. So, and he's like, or am I, or something.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because you had it, didn't you, Chick, and your mum had it as well?
Yeah, but my brother got it as well, Lewis, the drummer.
Okay.
My dad got ill, staying in the same house, but he didn't test positive. So
Yeah, it's fucking weird, isn't it?
It's strange, yeah. Because, well, you were really, really rough.
I was fucking really ill, and I'm still suffering from long COVID now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucked, so I can't believe how tired I am, to be honest. And how long ago was it now? Like 3 months nearly?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I got really tired with it.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, fuck COVID. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
So have you guys had any jabs yet?
I've had my first one. I had my first one before we went down to Bathgate, like a week before or something like that. So that was my first one.
Okay.
So I should be getting my second one in 3 weeks, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's good news then, isn't it?
Have you had yours, Chick?
No, not yet. I was supposed to get them. I need to reschedule it, but Louis was way to get his as well the day he tested positive for COVID.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was already getting planned in, and then I caught it, and then but I got my injection last week. And fucking hell, man, I was ill. I was really ill for like 3 days.
Did that make you ill? Did it?
It made me really ill, yeah. I thought
it just gave me a sore arm, and that was it, really.
Yeah, today. Yeah, you're lucky, man. I mean, because I got really ill from COVID as well. And then I had the injection last week, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, I've caught it again. I'm fucked. But
see. Can't make that, man.
No.
I know, it's terrible.
My mum had both her jabs and still got it, like, before she got it. So
yeah.
Yeah, well, you can still catch it when you get vaccinated. It's not going to stop you from catching it. It's just supposed to soften the blow, if you like.
Yeah. Ease the burden on the NHS. That's what it's all about, isn't it? As Mr. Hancock says before he was sticking one into his aid.
Oh, on our first gig back at Smoke in the Water in England, after we came off, I read a headline that he resigned, and that just fucking made my night, man. I fucking made it brilliant. Oh, I was so happy after that. Oh, I think I enjoyed that more than the fucking gig.
First gig back after like over a year, I was fine until he hears that news, and that's made his night,
Yeah.
Cracking champagne, then he was.
Yeah, because it's been. I think it's been managed pretty well at your place as well. Hasn't it? It's been in Wales. It was managed pretty well. We just looked at what England were doing, and if it all went tits up, we just stayed in lockdown. And if it sort of like eased a little bit, we eased it a little bit. And I think I can't remember her name, but the girl in charge of Scotland, she was
Sturgeon.
Sturgeon, that's it. Yeah, she was doing the same. So we were all looking at the English to see what they'd done first. But there's like 60 million of them anyway, so there's more to waste than.
Well, that's what I've noticed. The same thing with Falls England 2 weeks later, kind of.
That's it, isn't it? That's it.
No, it's a weird situation. It's just no one can really do it the proper way. I mean, everything's different.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it affects people so differently as well. It's like not everybody's getting the same sickness.
I know.
Like. And then some people are not affected at all, but then are they really not affected? Even though they don't feel sick, are they really not sick? I mean, yeah. See, I'm going to go down a fucking rabbit hole now. But I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it's obviously fucking leaked from that lab in Wuhan, and it obviously is, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's I'm not a conspiracy, but the facts are coming out now, aren't they?
And they put it on the rocket that crash landed back into Earth as well.
the one that looks like a giant penis with all them billion ears on it. But yeah, it's like elimination of the weak in it, really, and the weak and the poor.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And it came out today. They've done a study today that the people that have caught COVID, their IQ is slowly decreasing as well. So it's
The good thing is with you,
I'm
Terry,
not high
if you catch it
anyway.
again, it can only go in the opposite direction.
Well, I hope so. I'm trying to. I mean, I've caught it 6 times already, but
I wonder what the record is
for catching it,
Yeah.
I don't know. But I've got a fucking story. Seems that you're both young lads compared to me and David. Anyway, you're both young lads. I mean, you're probably a third of David's age, to be honest.
Cheers for that.
But you know, I hope you're keeping your prostates safe by ejaculating more than 21 times a month. Because then
You're doing that every day. What are you on about?
Because we don't want you getting prostate cancer.
It's awful considerate, yeah.
And it's proven now. They've proven it that if you need to ejaculate more than 21 times a month, so if you both got girlfriends, you better pass this information on.
And it's come from Just Chopsing, so it's got to happen. That's definitely a pass, that is.
Have you told the NHS?
Yeah, that's it.
This is from the NHS.
Is it really? Is it from the NHS?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
They don't want you falling ill with prostate cancer. So,
well, that's if your girlfriends don't want to put out, that's got to be an instant hall pass, hasn't it?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean,
I'm going to tell the missus now.
You think the NHS should provide some sort of service?
Yeah.
Fucking rubber gloves, just head on down and we'll do it for you.
I don't think those nurses look like they do in the movies.
No, it's not going to be like the one on that. What's that one? Where they go from college to try and stop the video going. What's it called? A bit like American
Porkies.
No.
Road trip.
That's the one. Yeah, that's what they're thinking of, isn't it?
Yeah. So that is a study that's been done. So, I mean, it's a bit late for me and David probably, but
I didn't. Oh, so I just got to have to cut back then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'll roll up one out right now.
Give my hand a rest.
Your eyes off now. The camera's going off. So yeah,
he's leaving all of us up on screen, is he?
Yeah. So let's get back to music for a second then.
Oh, yeah.
So within your music, obviously checked out your singles. There's what we call sort of like hair rock influence in this, or like Motley Crue and that sort of stuff. So are those the sort of guys that you used to listen to when you were, well, I was going to say when you were growing up, when you were in school?
We still listen to them.
Yeah, I'm just going into high school.
Yeah,
the drummer is. Yeah,
in the primary 7.
So is that sort of like your go-to music? And it's kind of like those sort of artists, is it?
Oh yeah, I mean, we started writing over AC/DC was kind of the first thing. We didn't start off so much with the hair thing. That did kind of develop more after Vinny joined the band as well. Kind of think he saw an element of that and then just took it as far as he could, you know. But yeah, start off a lot was just Aerosmith and AC/DC was. You're really a Motorhead in that, so.
Yeah, Motorheads. I like to think myself as the more hard rock side of this band, so okay. I'm trying to keep it alive, but it's slowly going more and more hair metal these days.
We're turning into Bon Jovi.
Oh, don't start.
Seriously?
Don't.
There's nothing wrong with Bon Jovi. Actually.
No, Bon Jovi's really good. I mean, they've written some really good songs, but
yeah, I love Bon Jovi.
I mean, yeah, you want to just keep trying to go towards the Motley Crue route if you can.
Oh yeah, I like Bon Jovi, but I can't listen to a full album because they have more ballads than ballads. You like throw a ballad in every like 5 songs or something, but every 5 songs is a ballad, you know.
Yeah. But because I mean, I was having this conversation with my girlfriend. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, and I thought it would be really cool to have like a sort of an 80s rock revival. And then all of a sudden, all these bands are breaking through on the scene. You know, you've got bands like yourselves and the Big Dirty are coming through, and they're also a bit sleaze rock, if you like.
Yeah.
You know, they like to dress up in ladies' tights and stuff. And they won't mind me saying that, I hope. And, you know, and there's a few other bands. I mean, obviously you've got bands like Steel Panther that have been going for a long time, you know. But yeah, it's cool to see that sort of rock actually coming back through the scene, especially through the younger generations.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how did you guys get into that sort of music then? Because, you know, obviously the music you're playing is very much kind of like 80s music. Did you get that from your parents, just listening to what they were playing or listening to, sorry?
Check your answer first.
Yeah, so my dad, and my brother as well, we grew up watching we had like old AC/DC videotapes. He used to watch them and mime along, pretend it was us, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we got into it. He was in AC/DC and the Doors, so maybe more kind of blues rocky stuff.
Yeah.
I think Vinny kind of just started to look for more stuff after that. He just started listening to loads of bands. And his music taste is insane. You'll have James Blunt and Machine Head on the same playlist, and yeah, he loves everything.
Yeah, it's good to be a bit eclectic, isn't it? It's good.
Yeah.
What about you, Tom?
Well, when I was my first music was The Simpsons Sings the Blues. I don't know if you've heard that masterpiece, but it's just The Simpsons singing the blues, and you can't get any better than that. So it was just downhill from there. So sadly, I went to rap music for a while. That was interesting. But then by the time I hit primary 7, first year sort of thing, that's when my mate showed me, I think it was Aerosmith for the first time, Walk This Way. And ever since then, it was just, you know, I was just like kind of hooked on like the guitar riff sort of thing. That's what I'd be listening to, is the guitar. And it just kind of, you know, kept me revolved around guitar based music. So I went from like rock to, I had a metal streak for a while. And then I was really into blues not sung by the Simpsons, but proper blues. And then, yeah, just stuff like that. It's stuck with me ever since. I'm currently recircling my thrash metal phase just now, I've realised. So I seem to be doing roundabouts now.
To be honest, since I first heard this story, that Simpsons album has stuck with me ever since. Born Under a Bad Sign or whatever it was.
Homer Simpson sings Born Under a Bad Sign. It's great.
It's incredible.
I'm going to have to look it up.
Because
I never heard of it.
It's good, like, it's good.
But you've got a Motorhead t-shirt on, so it can't be that bad.
No, I mean, I turned out all right. Let's look at me.
You just got to work on the others.
Well, some people are hopeless, so you just can't help them.
You've been trying for years.
Okay.
All right then, guys.
Well, it's really, really good to have you come on. You know, I
Thank
think
you for having us.
Yeah, it's great. And I think what'd be nice is perhaps once you've done a few gigs now and you're back into it and what have you, and hopefully, you know, if you guys are really successful with the winter storm and, you know, you get on the bill there, we'd love to have a chat with you again to, you know, see what your experience has been like after COVID and coming back and doing some shows. And then, you know, if you can get on that festival, we'd definitely love to have a chat with you about that.
That'd be good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I'd be up for that.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, and we'll keep our ears out. Oh, fucking hell! Keep our ears open, waiting for the album. When's your album going to come out?
Album. We haven't really been planning an album at the moment.
No, because you've got a 5-track EP.
The EP is coming out on Friday. On CD.
Is it Friday? Is it?
Yeah, this Friday. So that's the show in Sheffield.
Is it any good?
Chesterfield, sorry. Well, we haven't found out. We'll find out on Friday, won't we?
I don't think I'll buy it just yet. Then I think I'll just wait to read the reviews.
Yeah, wait and see what everybody else thinks of it.
You're gonna have plenty of merch, or you've got any merch to sell when you go to your shows?
Yeah, I got T-shirts and CDs and stuff.
Badges.
Yeah, badges.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, we'll share your socials as well, and
Badges.
we'll share your music, and we'll try and get some, because we're obviously super old farts. So we got a massive demographic on our within our group. So we'll try and get some of our guys following you, which would be great.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, I think some people have heard of you already through Tina from the Forge, I guess.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
she's been great. Yeah.
Yeah, how's that go with? How's that going for you then?
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really good. Yeah, and John, who owns the Forge Group, is really good as well.
Okay.
He kind of runs the whole operation, I think, and then Tina takes care of all the head initiative stuff.
It's kind of nice to have someone, behind us who actually, believes in us and is pushing us forward. It's really given us a good budge. Like it's a big advantage for us, and we're really enjoying it just now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really like it. I mean, it's great, especially for new bands, if you like, or newer bands, even if you'd like to say that, to be able to have that support system behind you,
Yeah.
Because there's not very many people have that opportunity, to be honest.
Yeah.
And you
a
should
lot of
really.
people end up with the wrong support as well,
Yeah, that's also something. But you should really cherish it. And I mean, because I know you're only there for a year, so really cherish it and try to learn as much as you can from these guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm glad that they're there. I'm glad. I mean, this is a new thing to me as well. I only found out about it a few weeks ago myself. Tina messaged me through Facebook, and it seems like a great support system for you guys. So
yeah, it's excellent. It is good. Yeah. What's your thoughts? Obviously once you come to the end of the 12 months with Forge, are you thinking of looking to try and get signed, or are you looking to remain, sort of work independent? What's your thoughts on that?
I think having management behind us has been really helpful. I think signing to a record label can just completely depend. It's not something I'm particularly desperate to do. And if there was benefits, it would completely depend on what the deal was. If it was going to be good for us at the time, then yeah. If it wasn't right for us, then no.
Yeah, I mean, go on. Sorry, Tommy.
I was just going to say, I would love to keep working with Forge Amp and Tina and all that in some way, if we could, after it's all done and over, because they're lovely people. And just, I'd love to do something with them again, but we'll just see what happens, really, because life's an adventure. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, like you said, maybe they'll continue to manage you, after. Obviously, you will come away from the initiative side of things, but if the management side of things can continue for you, then maybe that's a good opportunity,
Yeah.
So I mean, is there any advantage to signing to a record company when you've got something like the Forge behind you? I don't really believe so, to be honest.
No, it's a big debate, really. A lot of bands do, but a lot of bands get signed to big labels and then get dropped, and they end up in a lot of debt and things.
That's the trouble.
Yeah. Have any of your families been involved in the music industry?
With us, a lot, yeah. My parents have been really supportive of us. So I'm staying in their house. This is a studio they set up. My dad actually built this in the garage.
Oh, that's cool.
Studio. So he takes us to a lot of gigs and things like that. Buys our merch.
He buys it. He's supposed to sell it.
Money's money.
She was cutting up t-shirts and ironing them onto the back of her denim jacket as well. So that was quite cool.
All right, cool. All right then, guys. We'll let you get off. Thanks for joining us. And we'll look forward to seeing how you progress in the future.
Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for the prostate tips.
Yeah. Well, I'm always here to help, mate. I'm always here to help.
I'll call on that later on. Don't you worry.
Just make sure you use cream.
But yeah, we look forward to EP release on Friday then. Oh no, this is going to be fucking. This will be long gone by then.
Yeah, the EP came out 2 weeks ago. But we'll obviously we'll promote it as soon as it does come out anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah. Tell everybody your socials. What's your socials? Facebook.com.
At Bad Actress Band on everything.
At Bad Actress Band.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then website badactress.net.
Yeah. And update it. Will you put some fucking information on there?
Yeah.
Get some bios on there.
Put your bio on there, get some photos on there, because at the moment it's a disaster. And first thing people see is when they go to your web. I mean, nowadays it's all Facebook, but the first people see is your face. It's your face. Fucking no, fuck off. It's your web page, and if your web page just looks like shit, then let's move on to the next one. Like,
Yeah.
So,
just one question before you go in. How did you pick your name, the band name?
Oh, that's a good question that we still don't know the fucking answer to.
Okay.
Rick?
I can't really remember actually, because it came back before, then we decided not to use it. And we were called Air Raid for a while, and then went back to this. I think it came from the Def Leppard song, Bad Actress. I think it's from the songs from the Sparkle Lounge album.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know that one.
I think we just thought it was a cool name.
Yeah.
I didn't. I hated it, but
Yeah,
I like it, yeah. I like it. I do.
I don't know. I think it suits your band actually, because you all got long hair and stuff. And
oh yeah, I mean, I like it now, but when we first had it, I was so fucking against it. I didn't like it. But the fuckers used it anyway. Fuck them.
I want to be called Motorhead. No, that's already gone.
Nah, it fits now, I suppose.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I mean, there's not many other bands out there called Bad Actress, I guess. There's plenty of bad actresses, but not many bands.
That's another one.
Yeah, they might be able to help you with your fucking prostate as well.
Someone's got to. I can't fucking reach it myself.
There's enough of you in a band to do reach rounds, isn't there?
Human centipede.
Oh, this is proper god down the hole, isn't it?
That's what she said.
Yeah. Poor Tina, that's it now. She's going to give us access to anybody else. We need to get everybody else on quickly, Tara, I think.
Yeah, before this one goes out. Yeah,
that's right, yeah. She'll be coming back. Oh, what are you doing to my boys?
Yeah, we got an episode with Tina coming up next week. So
yeah, she's
cool.
great. She's a lovely girl. She's a really nice lady. I like Tina.
yeah. All right then, guys. I'll let you get your dinner.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Nice to talk to you, and make sure you come back and tell us how it goes at the end of the year.
And if you come any further south, give me a shout, because I'm sort of like, I live in South Wales, so kind of like Bristol area and all that. I mean, I'll come out and see people around that. So if you come down a bit further south, give me a shout, and I'll come and give you guys a watch.
You come and heckle you. You'll be your number one heckler.
That's right, yeah. I'll be the one chucking bottles of lube on the stick.
Fuck's sake.
Tommy will be the one picking them up for later.
I'll add them to my collection.
All right then, guys. Nice chatting to you, and good luck with the EP.
Thanks. Cheers.
And I'll look out for it on Friday.
Thanks very much.
Great stuff. Great talking to you guys. It's been good fun.
It's been interesting, that's for sure.
Well, if it's not interesting, that's not worth coming on. What'd you say, mate?
It's been educational.
I hope so. Yeah, we always try and educate in some way per show. So you should watch the one with Serious Child. I mean, that was really educational. Yeah,
I let Terry get on with that one.
And you can imagine how that went.
Oh yeah, there was some really interesting conversations on that one.
All right, go on then. Off you go.
Yeah, take care, guys, and we'll see you soon. All right.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah,
thanks for that.
Lads.
Ta-ra.
That's it. Two nice lads scarred for life.
Yeah. Yeah, they take some scarring up in Scotland.
Yeah, they're like us, and the Celts, and they.
Yeah.
I just glad my voice held up. I've not been able to talk properly for the last since we come back from the festival, because from singing and cheering and whatnot, it's been
So you spent 3 days in Steelhouse
it was
Festival, I should say.
amazing. It was so worth the wait. The best one ever. I really want to try and get all of Max and Mikey and get them on the show, just to because it was such a great festival. And I think they've been organising them since maybe 2000 and no, it would have been 12 was the first one, or 10, I think. No, it would have been 12 because it's their 10-year anniversary at Bennett.
Yeah.
So,
no, 11.
Yeah,
12. Yeah. No, 11. Yeah. 11.
So it'd be really good to get them on there. Some of the bands that played were, well, all of them, to be fair, they all stepped up. I felt I don't know what you call them really, but like the lesser, I don't know what you call them, the lower build acts then.
The openers.
Yeah, they were amazing. And I felt they outplayed the headline acts, in fairness. Those damn Crows, they need the headline. In Wales, they need the headline. They were amazing, absolutely amazing. Those damn Crows were. Obviously, I'm a massive Jepsen fan, so Toby's acoustic set and the Wayward Sons were immense. Chris Barris was just out of this world. I discovered a new band called Revival Black. I can remember their name then. They were incredibly good as well, absolutely superb. Choir Boys were immense. So and in fairness, I don't really like slagging bands off, because they've come out and they're entertaining you, and if I don't like one, I'll just go to the bar, or I mean, I'll just I'll get my drinks and stuff. So so I won't say there were any poor acts all weekend really, because they would have catered to somebody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just like you always say, is horses for courses, and that's why you like, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the tickets came out. We came home yesterday. It is Tuesday, isn't it? The tickets came out yesterday, and we bought tickets for next year already.
Have they announced any acts yet?
No.
Okay.
So they released 1,000 tickets early. We call them the early bird. They're a bit cheaper than what they're going to be later on when they start releasing them. 90% of those have already gone in the first day.
Yeah.
So it just shows you what a good festival it was, and how well it went down. So amazing, absolutely awesome. And I made a couple of connections as a result of it as well, which hopefully will help us on the podcast, which would be good. So that hopefully we can get a couple of those guys on, which would be great. I wouldn't mind doing an episode with some not necessarily acts, but maybe just kind of like punters. I think that could be quite interesting, and maybe ones that perhaps like the music that I don't like. I think it'd be quite interesting to hear how they enjoyed it. So like for example, I'm not overly fussed on Bernie Marsden, so I went and got some food when Bernie was on, but I know he went down a storm, so it'd be good to get somebody on who likes Bernie, likewise somebody who likes The Darkness, because I get it. People like different types of music to what I like, and I like different music to them. So, I think it'd be interesting if we could do maybe a little short podcast in the future, and have a chat with a few other people that went to the festival, and maybe people that I don't know. I mean, that'd be quite nice as well.
Yeah. And also, Baz was in the crowd.
Yeah.
Baz wasn't playing. Maybe we could ask Baz what he thought of it. And
yeah. Well, he did get interviewed as well, actually. So they obviously found out that he was in the crowd, and they grabbed hold of him and interviewed him. So he came up. They had obviously got the main stage, and then two big screens either side of the stage. And I can't remember which one it was from Planet Rock, but one of the lads interviewed him, and he was saying who he was looking forward to watching and what have you. And he was on his stag weekend. So but it's it's great, isn't it? These musicians, they're just fans of music, aren't they? And they just want to go and watch it. But he was mingling. I could see him. He was having photos taken with people and chatting, and it was good, really, really good.
No, he didn't have his bodyguards with him then.
No, don't need him. He's quite well loved, isn't he? Massive Wagons are quite well loved, aren't they? Even I like him now.
But I don't know. Did Justin Hawkins have his entourage?
He did. Justin did.
You know?
Yeah, I didn't actually see him, so
that's probably why he was fucking sulking, I expect.
yeah, he didn't come on
Because
Just
fucking
Chopsing, so I
because
didn't
David
interview him.
didn't see him.
That's right. I did see him. He was sort of like to the side of the stage. That's where all the transport comes up, and he was stood there talking to a few people. And then apparently, allegedly, he was walking in the VIP area, like I said earlier, and because he didn't get spotted, he took his mask off. But apparently, he did have a bit of an entourage with him then.
Okay.
But I didn't see him. You know, I was got to meet a couple of the other lads. So I spoke to James and Mark from Mason Hill. Saw Shane and Ronnie from those damn Crows. Obviously Toby. And Sam and Phil, the drummer from Wayward Sons, came out as well. So we had a chat with Phil. So that was really nice. So it was just good to catch up with some of these guys that I hadn't seen for 18 months. And also, you know, a lot of my buddies that I've been still talking to on social media, and it was nice not to have to social distance, which was amazing. So it was quite funny because you don't know how people are going to be and stuff. So I sort of walk up to everybody like that, ready for a fist.
Yeah.
It always ended up in a beer hug. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was great. It was just really good to be back out at a gig. Fantastic. And the weather was amazing.
Yeah.
Unexpected. I mean, I said, I was away one night the week before. That's why we managed to record so many of the podcasts, and then we couldn't record any for 2 weeks.
Don't tell people. You're giving away our secrets.
Okay. Let it out. And the weather was kind of like 36 degrees here in Wales. And then for the Friday, it was forecast thunderstorms. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be 20 degrees or so, but we had a bit of wind. Well, I did anyway after the burgers.
Because you've always got wind.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so a couple of tent pegs were lifted Friday night. But apart from that, I think we had maybe a little bit of drizzle on Saturday. And then other than that, it was great. It was beautiful weather. It was really good.
Cool.
So yeah, absolutely awesome. But one person I didn't see up there was Uncle Paul, which was a bit of a shame.
Oh no.
So yeah, I messaged Paul to see whether he went up, because he normally does, but whether perhaps he didn't bother buying any tickets, maybe based on what was going on and things being cancelled all the time. Driving, because they limited it to 4,000.
Okay.
It was sold out, but there were people selling tickets, unfortunately, because we all had to have lateral flow tests.
Yeah.
Some people were obviously testing positive, and then so they couldn't travel, so they were having to sell tickets because they couldn't have gone otherwise, which was a shame. So I feel sorry for guys that couldn't travel, because it was a really good festival.
All right, very good.
So yeah.
All right then, mate. So that's the end of a bit of a mad one.
Yeah, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But to be fair, man, that's the sort of advice you need to give to youngsters. Is, like you said, there's no good given to us now.
No. I mean, I wish. Well, I didn't really need it. I didn't really need that advice all them years ago, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I was banging one out every day.
I can't say things like that because my mum's going to be listening. It's going to scar my mum.
Well, your mother's my auntie, so.
That's right. So you're going to scar her as well.
I will.
You weren't really doing it, Auntie Linda.
No, I take it back. I take it back.
He was just brushing his hair.
All right, mate.
Yes.
All right. So take it easy, and I'll speak to you again soon.
Okay. Take care.
All right. Ta-ra.
Ciao.